the front leg. Oh, and a head kick.
Who here? Rockhold.
He's tapping.
It is all over.
Luke Rockhold with the Mata Leon. Luke Rockhold lets the referee gonna step in and he does it.
Beautiful. Really nice fake over the top whip kick for the front leg. Oh, and a head kick. Bisping's down.
Big head kick.
Oh, and that could be it. This could be the finish. Rockhold's trying to connect with a good shot. Bisping's hurt. There's a guillotine. Could this be sunk? Takes mount position.
Luke Rockhold with a one-arm mounted guillotine. Chokes out Michael Bisping. Rockhold accelerated his heart rate at all.
Nice lead kick there. And then the head kick that followed it buckled Bisping, put him on the seat of his pants, and then followed up with a good shot there. Bisping came back for a second, and as he started to scramble to his feet, Rockhold saw the opportunity to grab a clean guillotine, cinched it up, took mount, and finished it with one arm.
That's the one that went upstairs that we talk about. Rockhold uses that a whole lot. You'd see Philippou bleeding now in his nose.
And that didn't take long. You see Rockhold smirking a little bit, but the right hand has found its home for Philippou early. So an early nuisance for the underdog Philippou here.
Rockhold beating up that body.
That'll do it!
Well, here it is. He went to the body, and that one hurt Philippou, but this is the one that really took him out. And Philippou was probably lucky it landed with his foot. The one earlier really landed with the shin, and that was it. That's the kind of fight that Rockhold wanted.
Heavy elbows on the ground and pound. And there's the push again.
He just fell to the ground. Yeah. That's the last place he wanted to be.
He is in a bad spot again, though.
All over him here. And this is really a showcase for Rockhold, just how high level his jiu-jitsu is. And here, Lyoto, Rockhold has his back, and he may very well finish him here. This is it. He's got the neck.
Look at it.
He's going to tap. He's going to tap. He's tapping.
It is all over. Luke Rockhold finishes Lyoto Machida.
And this is, of course, after the beating that Lyoto took in that first round. But once he got him to the ground, the second round, his control was perhaps the most impressive aspect of the fight, and then got him completely flattened out here. And Lyoto's not even using that left hand to defend. He's just thinking about tapping with it. You look how he's got it sunk in here. He's not grabbing the hands with his left or his right. You know what that means? That means he was broken.
He's going to win this fight. He needs to turn this into a brawl. And just got caught with the right hand.
He got caught by a right hand from Rockhold, and he goes to town on the side of Devela's head, raining in those lefts and rights.
Fight needs to be stopped. He's out. He's really.
And Rockhold cinches in the rear naked choke. We have yet to see 30 seconds of action. Luke Rockhold with the Mata Leon, and this one is over.
And he just was kind of sitting there, so, you know, the neck's up, and I might as well take it. You know, it was a choke. Another submission first round, but as you can see, I got some hands. I've been working on my stand-up, and there's a lot more to come.
Bradley has his hands up. Oh, and again, though, gets caught with that counter right. And now, going for the guillotine, was Rockhold. High head kick catches Bradley. Bradley doubles over, looking for the shot. And it looks like he may have been. Oh, the fight is stopped.
Bradley was trying to be aggressive and cover the gap, but notice he didn't move his head on the way in. That's something that I discussed with his camp, and that's something that he said he was going to work on. That's why you get caught by fighters when you come in without moving your head. Here he is coming in again. Head's not moving. He did get clipped in the back of the head, though, which will throw your equilibrium off. Rockhold did a good job throwing uppercuts, following up, and then securing the mount. Beautiful right hook over the top.
Look for body shots, as I mentioned, from Luke Rockhold. Boetsch looking for the takedown.
Wow, beautiful scramble there. Rockhold on top. Boetsch holding onto that single. Rockhold making a triangle from the bottom. Oh, and this is early in the fight. This is a bad spot for Tim Boetsch.
A lot of pressure. Luke Rockhold, a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah, now he's going for the double wrist lock position. He's going to pop it up and stick it behind the back of Boetsch. Boetsch recognizes that, so he goes to his back, but Rockhold's going to take it.
Boetsch is in all kinds of trouble.
He let go of the triangle for a minute and went to a scissors, but decided to go right back to the triangle. But as long as Boetsch's body is on the mat, he's not in as much trouble. Now he's in much more trouble because Rockhold's got it.
He's ready to tap. It's all over.
That's it.
Luke Rockhold.
You see, as Boetsch is holding on to the single, Rockhold locks up this triangle, and from there, Boetsch was just surviving. Just in a lot of trouble there. And then ultimately, Rockhold worked it to the point where he got a hold of the right arm of Boetsch and then torqued it behind him, and Boetsch is in all sorts of pain there, forced to tap.
Oh, and Jardine got tagged with that right. He seems to be on Green Street. Jardine is down. Rockhold goes in for the finish. Rockhold teeing off on Keith Jardine. Down he goes. Luke Rockhold, when's the referee going to step in? He does it. Finally, Luke Rockhold retains the Strikeforce Middleweight Championship.
Plenty of fireworks from both of these guys. And it started with that straight left, a grazing right, and then another short left. And it was just accumulation of short shots. I mean, I thought he was kind of coming back to life, but, you know, in slow-mo, it doesn't
You call that coming back to life?
It doesn't look like he was
It's the
coming back
return
to
of the
life.
zombies. Come on, dude. He was hurt.
Definitely hurt. He was definitely hurt.
You heard Ray Longo say, Joe, that Chris was
Look at
winning
this.
that round
Incredible.
until this.
Look at that takedown. Stepping over the left knee of Weidman.
And
Chris
Chris
in it.
Weidman's a mess, Joe.
Oh, he's battered and bruised, and he can't see out of one of his eyes. Wow.
87 head strikes and counting.
That's incredible. And Rockhold steps over it again. Weidman managed to just get that knee in play to keep him in half guard. Oh, man. This is a terrible position.
This may be it. Rockhold continuing to punish Weidman.
That's it.
It
That's
is
it. We
all
got a new
over.
champion.
Luke Rockhold is the new UFC Middleweight Champion of the world.
Vicious ground and pound, especially in round 3. And more the same. He's got Weidman up against the cage. Not quite the full mount, but pretty darn close. Herb Dean right on top of the action. Chris Weidman, the All-American, could no longer intelligently defend himself. And the belt will go around the waist of Luke Rockhold.
Oh, he can control him with his leg. See how he's scooping the leg, lifting it with the figure 4. I mean, that's tough to get out of right there. Plus, it's illegal in wrestling for one reason. It sucks the air out of you. Every time you exhale, they squeeze it tighter and you can't inhale. You'll literally go to sleep from that.
And one getting closer, and one problematic statistic for Jesse Taylor. 3 of his 4 losses have been by submission. It looks like he's about ready to go by a 4th one here. And this would be the 4th rear naked choke submission in a row for Rockhold, but Jesse Taylor blasting away to try to prevent it. The clock is ticking, but there's a minute 20. It's a tap out, and for the 4th time in a row.
Here, Rockhold slips that leg up and over to go for the triangle. Taylor does a nice job of throwing the leg past and getting the back, getting the hook in. It was awful tough keeping Rockhold down, though. Rockhold, I think, mule kicked out of it, basically, and came right back up. He's doing that against a 2-time All-American wrestler who's good at putting legs in. You can see here, Rockhold, look, not so much at the choke, but at the leg control. He's got the triangle on the body, which suffocates you to begin with, scooping the leg and then hitting the choke. I mean, you're basically getting suffocated and choked at the same time.
The exhausting work in the clinch continues. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Now a body lock for Rockhold. Let's see what he can do with it.
Double underhooks are key on the fence, and that's why Rockhold's controlling the position here and able to get the takedown.
And Branch up against the fence. Not much he can do. Gives up the back here. It's a case of pick your poison here against Rockhold. Just over a minute to go in the round.
There's not much Branch can do here except try to stay tough. Better hope the ref doesn't stop him, because he could get stopped at any moment in this position. There's literally almost no defense for Branch.
Let's do something, buddy.
He's trying, but Rockhold's just got perfect position.
There it is. So Luke Rockhold.
And it all started with these double underhooks up against the fence here. He's able to get behind the legs of Branch, body lock takedown, go straight to mount because the double underhooks were there off the takedown. And from there, Branch just put himself in deeper and deeper trouble. He didn't force the legs through the guard. He just switched right over, gave his back, and then from there, this is what it looked like.
Theotikos with that early submission attempt. Rockhold has been controlling the action since. And now turtling up is Theotikos in a bad position as Rockhold going for the rear naked choke. And he's got it, and it's over. And once again, it's a first round victory for Luke Rockhold.
That was a beautiful rear naked choke. A little problem here, microphone, but this was good work here by Rockhold. And you know, I said it before, this is the striker versus the submission specialist. Look at this, beautiful.